entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Oh, everybody's doing their cutesy postings for Valentine's Day with their spouse.
Aw, cute. Oops, I didn't do that yet. Did you?
No, mine sent me the gorillas bothering each other.
Yeah. I'm not touching you. I'm not
Right?
touching you.
That's what I got this morning. Hey, everybody, how are you? I'm
Good.
not being flippant. I'm just trying to tag Lauren Edo places to make sure that she gets this.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Whew. Here we go.
Good
Grab your
morning.
microphone and
Good
let's get
morning.
settled in. We've got musical guests for you today.
I'm so excited to see who's joining us today.
Everybody survived. I don't know who is left without power. I know Lisa had checked in with me yesterday afternoon. She was about to lose her mind. And I don't know if she's going to be having a super happy Valentine's Day because her husband forgot to make sure that the snowblower was working. And then he was outside in the dark because they lost power shoveling. And Lisa says she thought it was because he didn't want to come in.
He's spending an awfully long time out there.
What's up, Jamie? Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. We are halfway through the work week, and she said she got an estimation from Eversource that said that they weren't going to get power back until 6 p.m. Today.
Today? Yeah, I was driving around yesterday and it
So-
looked a little desolate in the
It was-
areas.
Just because it was super heavy snow, it was really scary for us at one point because we have all these trees that are over our house.
Yeah.
And they were all listing towards the house. And I'm like, I
Placing
can't.
bets on what one's gonna go first.
You know what? I'm like, if that's it, like that's it. Like that's just everybody saying we're done here.
We're done. We need to take a break.
I've had enough with you. We're out of here.
Honestly, though, if he did fix the snowblower, I don't think that was snow blowing snow.
I saw, yeah, everyone was struggling. I saw a lot of people really requesting assistance yesterday for shoveling help or
Yeah.
looking for plows because we haven't had any. I think a lot of the people that used to do it on the regular kind of just were like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I called my cousin and I was like, hey, you still plowing? He's like, no, I sold that stuff. It barely snows here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know.
I heard that in the neighborhood too. People reaching out. Do you know who's plowing? So drop your names and numbers if you're plowing.
Yeah, right. Good morning, Dave Hagner. Dave Hagner, you've not been loving Cliff's bad dad jokes that are on Lemonadio right now. We've been on fire this week with bad dad jokes.
Between the two of you.
Going back and forth. You know, we're trying to keep it light around here.
Mhm.
So welcome, Dave. Hello, Danielle. Trevor, thanks for joining us. What's up, T? I had so much fun with you.
Oh,
You need to come back at least once a month
yes.
and bring all of your joyousness. Leave your wife's keys at home, though. Both sets of keys.
Oh,
we were
no,
T. Going back and forth, and all of a sudden she just pulls it out of her pocket, and I was like, "You're in trouble."
I've done that before. So Brian's truck allows you to drive off, even if you don't have the keys. And I get all the way home.
You can't shut it off, right? Or else it won't
And
start
my-
back up again.
My husband was like, where are the keys to the truck? And I'm like, oh my gosh,
We've all done it.
we've all done it.
We really have. It's
not
happened to the
just
best
you.
of us. I just
It's not just you.
no.
She really does bring so much joy and energy.
Right?
Just that picture yesterday with your smiles just made my day.
Oh, and I love just going back and forth. I had really such a good time. So please come back. Good morning, Miss Michelle. Pam, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to you. What's up, Huck? What are you doing tonight?
Spreading love or fighting?
Yeah, right. Exactly. You never know. We are still looking for some gentlemen. We have a lot of people signed up, and I'm going to be creative tonight with our first ever speed dating event that is happening. I am very much looking forward to it. We kind of mapped it all out yesterday, and you're going to have a good time regardless.
Right.
I think there's a little bit more pressure on our gentlemen because there are so many females for them.
I feel like that's the real world struggle anyway.
Yeah, but we're going to make it light and fluffy. We have, you know, how I ask my question of the morning every single morning.
Yeah.
It's going to be like those things that are out there. Today is, what activity would you consider your passion? It's going to be silly things like that, where you're not going to be like, you're not going to talk about what you do for a living. You're not going to talk about, you know, your childhood trauma.
No.
You're not going to talk about your exes. You're going to get in there. You're going to have a number. If you want to give them your name, you can. But then you're going to be picking up these cards and just having a conversation, jumping in.
A light conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save the trauma stuff for at least like maybe
And-
the second or third day.
Guys, you've got 4 minutes. Make the best impression you possibly can if you're interested.
But I love the fact that you're creating this environment where it doesn't have to be awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You don't have to meet someone that you're not really sure who you're meeting. Like,
Well, and also Valentine's Day can be a day where a lot of singles feel super lonely.
yeah. And
Or
it
you
doesn't
feel-
have to be that way.
Yeah, or you feel like, you know, what's wrong with me? Or maybe you know exactly why you're alone and you're fine with it.
Yeah.
And you just kind of want some company and you were cooped up all day yesterday. We're your place.
Absolutely. I know. I kind of should I turn this upside down and just come see like what's going on?
You can come be part of the staff.
The entertainment.
We always welcome volunteers. We've got a lot of things that we are doing in the works for this summer, and we're always looking for volunteers, and we pay our volunteers. So, I mean,
I got you.
you're not getting rich, but you,
But you're gonna have a lot of fun.
exactly.
A lot of
You
fun.
will definitely have fun and do some good. Good morning, Miss Tanya, and good morning, Katie. She's like, oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of people. Good morning, Dave in sunny Florida. Go ahead, brag to us as to how warm it is down south. I hope
Yes.
it's cold.
It was
I was
very
like,
icy
it's
coming here
chilly
today.
today. It's 50. We had like what, 5 inches of snow, maybe 6.
Something like that, but it was so wet. that
Yeah.
It's just heavy and now it's ice.
Yeah.
Just flat out ice rink.
I had I've been feeding 2 boys extra for the last 3 days, and they used every single hat, mitten, glove. I think one of them was wearing Lily's cow hat from when she was 4 with no shirt on yesterday in the snow,
Yep.
just having the best time of their life.
Living life.
It made me laugh. It makes, you know, it's heart happiness when you're watching kids have fun and play in the snow. And it's not often that we get it. So
Yeah.
I saw so many snowmen and photos of snow, and it just, you know, it was fun.
It is.
Oh, the heat's on in Florida. Oh, Liz.
Sweatshirts too.
Yeah, right. She's like, I'm in. What are we doing? 2-hour delay this morning. So that's fun. I feel like the delay is worse. Mashpee has no time delay this morning. So it's like, get up, get out. And you probably will wait for 40 minutes while the bus is late.
Yeah. Yep. Just a slow cruising morning.
Pack your patience today. Everybody's just behind the gun on everything.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, if you can get here by 7:30, take your time.
And I was like, I think I'm gonna be there. And then I get stuck behind the Salter and I'm like, oh my gosh, should I text her and just say, do you want me to turn around?
No, don't even, please. There are a lot of down trees. A lot of people don't have power still. I apologize if you're one of those. It's really stinky.
It is. It's tough.
Not the best way to start your day of love.
No, but you know what? You can help your neighbors.
Yes, you
know.
can.
I got a nice text from my neighbor this morning. My boys went out last night and just went across the street helping out the neighbors shoveling. And it's so nice. Like, we need to remember that we can still help our neighbors.
Mhm. Yes. I had my neighbor moved out. It has no reflection of what we
I was
did.
gonna
It's
say,
not
did you
us. It was a
scare them
rental.
away?
No, it was like just a whole lot of drama with her
Mm.
landlord.
No good.
And I was trying to be helpful and nice, but then all of a sudden I got swept into it. And then I'm getting phone calls from people. They're like, "How are you guys are friends?" And I'm like, "She's my neighbor." How well do you know her? I don't know. They were like, "Oh, well, she was saying that she was blah, 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 blah." I was like, when I was on the Rose, that was like 20 years ago. And just because you listened to me on the radio 20 years ago does not make us best friends.
I was just gonna say, was she your new best friend?
So that was a lesson this week.
Oh, you had one of those lessons this week too.
I feel
huh?
like we're always evolving into those lessons
Mhm.
that we learn from people as we're
Yeah, the stage 5 clingers.
Lauren's had a week.
I've had a week.
Yep. But
I
you know
actually
what?
had a month, but
Yeah.
we are powering through and We are making
Oh, Places is
happen.
there.
We are here. We are
You've got a lot going on.
a lot of fun things going on.
Yes.
Nothing is changing. There is going to be full steam ahead. And Places is rocking. Yeah, tonight we're actually going to have potentially a movie night. If I still have TVs on the wall, we're going to have a movie night and game night. I had to throw that in there. We may not have movies, but we're definitely going to have a fun game night. So if you are lonely tonight and you're not single and can't attend Stephanie's event, come hang out with us at Places on Main Street. We're just going to chill and have a good time.
Oh my God, Rick Burgess, you're on the rose. You were on the rose too, Ricky. It still means something to people. It makes me laugh. Good morning, Lydia, Sarah, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. Emily and other Emily. Hello. Danielle says it's 46 in Florida. Thinking of going to see a matinee. There you go. Daytime movie action.
So it sounds like the temperature might be the same right now. Cape Cod, Florida. 46.
Good. My dad's down there. He likes to taunt. Yesterday was are you guys ready? I'm like, shut up.
One of those. Did you get your milk
I know.
and
Are you
bread?
ready? What has it started yet? I'm like, oh, okay. Just because you're comfortably in Florida right now. But now that makes me happy that it was 46 there.
Yeah. Turn your heat on.
He was the first person to wish me a happy Valentine's Day. My dad was always super cute like
early.
that.
Yeah.
We'd come home, we'd get home from work and he'd have all like little conversation heart things and stuff for all of his girls. He was very cute about it. So
that's adorable. Sorry, I thought you just meant someone this morning wished you, and I'm like, someone beat me.
No, it was my dad.
Memories. That's
well, I mean, he's old. He'll text at 4 a.m. Hey,
yeah.
I've been thinking about this since yesterday. I haven't slept. I don't sleep. I'm old.
He misses you.
I doubt that very much. I think he likes me from afar.
Yeah. Do you have like traditions that you kind of had each year? You said, he would get up early.
Valentine's Day was just one of those days. It was always like a gift basket or a thing. Like he always made sure we had Valentine's. It was just very cute.
So nice.
I know.
That's awesome. I don't think everybody does that for their
No.
kids. That's a really nice gesture.
Well, I mean, and it didn't matter if he stopped at CVS or the gas station on the way home. To us, it was a big deal and somebody thought of us.
Yeah.
And really, how did we get candy? Thank you.
What holidays coming up?
Yep,
next?
exactly. Oh, don't worry. Easter's around the corner because I've already seen it. And yesterday, somebody was texting me the Easter was out, I feel like, rolled out immediately with Valentine's Day. But then to see it side by side on an end cap at a grocery store, I was like, stop with the pushing.
It's on like the last day of March.
Stop with the pushing.
Something like that.
Well, today it begins the Lenten season. If you subscribe to that, this is when everybody rolls out their fish sandwiches.
Yeah, great marketing. We looked and it's fish and fish and fish.
Right, exactly. So fillet of fish it is. That Billy the Bass thing is going to come out for everybody to go see. I loved that thing. It's very amusing.
Why don't you have one?
Right? This is what the studio has been missing. Billy the Bass. Listen, I've been trying to clean and excavate in here with the hopes that we're moving into our new studio. So I'm like, any minute now. It's like when you pack your bags to go on vacation. No, I'm not there yet. So I can't really talk about more of it. Good morning, Judy.
But I did notice that you did a little refreshing on your desk.
Yeah, everything needed to be dusted and it was gross in here. Good morning, Dawn. How was Hell's Kitchen? I saw you and Ken taking a little reprieve, a little vacation, a little lovey-dovey time away. Good for you guys. Yeah. So, did you burn yourself?
No, I'm drooling. This cup is so hard. The lip on this I'm like
This is Lauren from Our Places, by the way. Lauren, tell everybody what it is that you do.
So we basically are collaborating with the community. Places is a collaborative art studio music lounge on Main Street. We invite people to come in, host workshops and classes. We do paint nights, family game nights. I have toddler time, preschool time. And then we also have adults only lunch break lounge.
Very nice.
So from 11 to 1, Monday through Friday, adults can come in, bring their lunch, order their lunch, and just decompress, take a break out of your everyday life, and just.
There's something to be said with changing your space and also just getting out of your normal surroundings and maybe surrounding yourself with a lot of the stuff that Lauren's got over there, some therapeutic stuff.
Some coloring, some crochet, some painting. I'm teaching resin art again. All the things are happening.
I was just looking at our stock of stuff this morning, and there was one thing that was talking about how employees think it's fine to talk about your mental health now at work. I'm kind of glad for that.
Mhm.
I feel like it's nice to check in with the people that the angry one at the cubicle next to you or the angry one at the office next to you. And you're like, are you okay? I'm just checking in with you. Like, it's kind of allowed now, whereas before it was just,
You don't talk
why
about
are
it.
they so mad all the time?
Mhm. I absolutely love the shift in openness.
Yeah.
So before I didn't really talk about my mental health because I was like, okay, they're gonna, attach she's crazy.
Right.
She needs to be in the cuckoo nest.
Yeah.
And it's not that way because now the more we talk about it, we're realizing that we're all just trying to heal.
Yeah.
We all have stuff. And it's not a comparison of how bad your shit is. It is, hey, you know what? I've gone through some hard times too. And we can support each other.
Yeah, totally. And I love that you've got a lounge for you to just bring your lunch over there and just, I don't know, move checkers around a board if you felt like it. I don't know.
I got adult coloring books. I got the adult ones in there. You come in, you ask for them, I'll pull them out. But
she's got fun art projects and fun colors to look at, even if you say nothing at all.
Yep.
Might look a little strange, but I'm fine with it. Bring it on.
And you don't have to talk to me. I'll keep working in the corner. That's fine. This is your space. You come and do what you want to do. You want a conversationalist? I will come over and do my best.
Ooh, the beef Wellington. I'm so jealous.
Have you had it?
I've made beef Wellington. I haven't had from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Because we watched the Wellington.
I don't think I've ever missed an episode of Gordon Ramsay. That's my guy right there.
So I would love to have it in an actual Hell's Kitchen would be fabulous. Good morning, Virginia Bell. I'm very excited for your new show. Virginia Bell and Mark Thal have been working on a new show. And I know Mark has been tirelessly on the editing floor. It premieres today at noon. And you'll be hearing more about Bold Cape Cod. But I am very excited for you. Virginia is the host. And they're just going to be covering some art people, some different people, some eclectic things that are going on in our community here on the Cape.
That is so exciting.
Yeah,
I don't know that there's another shift of people just really wanting to collaborate with the community and help other people shine. And I don't know, I'm loving it.
It's a refreshing view. So I'm very excited to see what you guys have been working on. Megan says, I work at a pharmacy, so everybody sees what I feel and knows my instabilities.
Oh, I feel for you.
Yeah, but theirs also. So when you're filling those medications, you're like, well, worse. Things could be worse for me.
At least these are not mine.
Yeah, right. That's awesome. What's up, Roberta? Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm talking to Lauren from Oasis, where it actually means places.
Places.
It's your oasis from the things you don't want to deal with in your life.
An oasis type play space where you can come and find your joy. If you want to learn more about that, it comes from Life is Good. Life is Good Playmakers. So.
That's awesome. You and I were both online this morning and we're like, oh my God, new crop of E for All begins today.
Ooh,
good luck, babies.
Good luck. I guess they had their first classes last night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Remember the very beginning where everything felt so exciting and wonderful?
Until week 2. And then you're like, what did I get myself into?
And the beginning of everything is super fun. I love being in the beginning, the ground stages, the planning, the anticipation, the excitement factor of what could be, what will be. That part is so fun.
So fun, but also having no expectations because who knows what way it's going to go and you don't want to be disappointed.
Right.
You just got to take everything.
And you feel like you've already put in the work, but you have no idea.
Haven't even got it started.
So it's good. We really wish everybody in the new crop of entrepreneurs. Well, I think there are 16 this year.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's full.
Mentoring.
I am mentoring. I'm mentoring and I'm also doing a breakout session.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm all in this year. I love it just because I get to see the inner workings of things. And if I can possibly offer a suggestion or a better direction for people to be communicating with.
Yeah.
That's what I love. This is where we shine. This is why we made Lemonadio. It's about promoting and propping people up to where they get to be seen or, crafted a little bit better than you could have done by yourself.
Yeah. And I think it's so awesome the opportunity, like that you go back. I mentored for a little bit this
Mhm.
past season, but places started opening and I was like, sorry, I got to dip out and really take care of business. So the fact that you can still find that time to balance it out. I mean, people getting mentored by you is just incredible in itself. I
Aw.
mean, you just have such great energy and positive, not to make you blush or anything. It's Valentine's Day. Let me swoon all over you.
Thanks, friend. What's up,
But
Zach?
seriously, you are definitely a great asset for E4All and those.
I'm pretty pumped. Well, I left
entrepreneurs.
it for a bit because my business got super psycho, and now we're at a even pace. We've hired Emily, our office manager, and we're just getting her up to speed on all of the crazy that is us
That's
here at
awesome.
Lemonadio.
That's awesome.
We are going to be serenaded and chatted with Carly Teft. She's got a new album coming up.
I am so excited for this.
Well, you have no idea. You have no idea what you are in for right now. Poor Carly braved the snow. I feel like she's been spending a little bit too much time in Nashville where she likes it nice and warm and comfy. It was a blizzard?
Yeah, it was less snow than this. It shut down for a week.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She said there was less snow than we had, and they shut down for a week. Well,
Oh,
they're not
my.
prepared for it. It's like when I lived in South Carolina and there was like a dusting of snow. They're like, that's it. Everything's canceled. Shut the town down.
Shut it down. Shut her down.
Because they're not prepared. They don't have salt or sand. They're not true New Englanders. So when New Englanders roll down there, they're like, oh, this is nothing. Seriously. We're ready for it. Carly, grab your seat and come in whenever you're actually just like ready to breathe. What's up, Josh? I'm excited to have you back into the studio, whatever comedy that you're working on. Watch your skull over there. I sometimes get blinded by the lights.
So I know I got all my drinks here.
There you go.
Get your
Water. I'm
beverages.
actually all on point with like the color scheme today.
Pink.
Happy Valentine's
I know, right?
little Valentine's Day for you.
Ooh, what did you get me? Oh, this looks
Valentine's Day
delicious.
alike.
A cinnamon roll.
Yum.
I have plenty of them all over my body, but thanks. Listen, I'm slowly working back in the gym. They're like, hello. I love the fact that I'm now over at Quench and they literally text you.
What a
Are you
great
coming?
support.
Where are you? What's happening
They're
here?
really
Are you
holding
going to come in
accountable.
later? How about in an hour? How about in 2 we're waiting for you. Everybody's here waiting for you.
Peeping through your window.
I'm literally being paid to be stalked and reminded to go to the gym, and it's worth every penny for me.
We're gonna do a little
Yeah,
shuffling.
I
There
know
we
this
go.
was like right up.
I
in
know,
the
can you-
grill up here.
How's that?
Let's see.
Can you see?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna hit my head on this. but
Look,
it's okay.
I know.
We're just gonna take some L's here. We're good. No, that's perfect.
How are you?
I'm great. How's
What have you been
Valentine's Day?
doing? Happy Valentine's Day.
What haven't I been doing? That's the
I'm-
real question. I drove 18 hours the other day. You know what I did for like the first time in my life?
I saw you take a road trip.
Yeah. So I've done that before. That's been fun.
So that wasn't the 18 hours?
No, it was. So
okay.
I drove 18 hours and from Nashville to here, and I was trying to make it because I had a gig. But get this.
Can't say that I haven't done it.
I drove to the wrong gig.
Can't say that I haven't done it.
How
Oh
far?
my
How
gosh.
far out of
So,
your way?
I was in Brewster and I should have been in Mashpee.
Whoopsies.
Speaking of Mashpee, I'll actually be at Wicked tonight.
You and you're going to be
Yes.
right on after me. So we're doing our
Oh,
speed dating
I didn't even
thing.
know that. Wait, there's speed dating there?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, was this like some sick joke someone's playing on me?
No, I'm doing the speed dating
Oh my
event. I'm
gosh.
hosting it.
Okay.
So it's from 5 to 7. You're on at 7, right?
Oh my gosh.
Are
Yeah.
you
So you're like,
single?
So we'll see if people will stay around.
yeah, well, we're
Yeah.
high-fiving them and I'm telling them to hang out in the bar
Mhm.
area.
This will be like a real life like bachelor experience.
Yeah, we have 50 people signed up. Like
Hey,
it's no
really?
joke, like dead serious.
I am stoked for this.
Yeah.
y'all. I'm so excited.
We have 50 people signed up for this and it's going to be fun. And I was just talking about how regardless of love, it's something for singles to do. And
Yeah,
it's
something to do.
also
meet somebody new, like, and even if you don't click romantically, it's like you meet a new friend.
right. And there's just going to be a pile of women waiting at the bar anyway because we're heavier with the ladies numbers than we are gentlemen.
Yeah.
So
What's
it's
up with that?
50 people, probably 38 of them are women.
the best part was what's up with that. My husband actually took this to, you know how he gets on these analytical whatevers.
Love
So
him.
he was like, well, I did a little bit of research on this, and I was
Love that.
like,
Of course he
okay.
did.
Okay, Mr. C.
Yeah, right. He's like, all right. So at 20, girls are blah, 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 and females are this. And at 30, they're, kind of ready for this. And guys are already taken or they're
Oh.
not interested. And he's like, by the time you get to 35, this is why there's so many more females in the dating
Oh.
pool than
Oh,
men.
I want to
He's like,
hear
"It's-
this.
he
I
will
would
go.
love to hear this.
It was he
fascinating.
sat there for like 10 minutes with like a spread chart, like trying to like spreadsheet with all like graphs. And I was like,
I need to see this.
how
Right?
much
We need to
amazing.
just get Cliff right at me.
Yes. Yeah.
He's
Where is
talk
he?
about
Can he
these
come
stats.
on
the
in?
king of
down here?
tangents.
I
That's
could
why
have used this when I was 25, honestly.
I love his Virgo nature because whatever
Oh,
it
that's
is
me.
that I say to him, he goes down the rabbit hole of finding the answer because he needs to know
Yeah.
for
yeah,
no
that's
other
very
reason.
Much like us. Yeah, very, very much like us.
It is such a Virgo attribute that you're like, if I don't
Once-
know, I need to
Need to
know.
know. Down the rabbit hole we go.
I need to, I need to figure it out. What?
Oh
have you
yeah,
been
I go
work-
down all the rabbit holes.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you get me going, and my mind is set, locked in.
Do you feel smarter after or just more confused?
Depends what I'm looking at, honestly. Yeah, I mean it's sometimes I'm like, well, nice to know, and now I'll do with that what I will, or I won't. It's fun.
So you are crazy all over the place,
Yeah,
up and down and up and down, Massachusetts, Nashville.
I didn't even. I guess I'll announce it here. First exclusive. I'm actually doing a Florida tour in 2 weeks.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm really excited. So I'll be in the Tampa, Winter Haven, Orlando area.
We have 2 people in that area and 2
Hey.
people not a little
on
further away, but
Okay.
yeah.
I was about to announce it and put it on my website yesterday, and then I lost power for about 4 hours.
You
so
got it back though.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Thankfully.
our
I would
good,
have been sleeping here if I didn't.
our good friend Lisa Bates texted me yesterday and she's like, they said maybe 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Are you kidding?
I don't know whether it was a lot of
Oh.
down trees in Sandwich or Michael and Eric from the Brown Jug texted me and they're like, we don't miss it at all.
Oh my
How is the
gosh.
snow?
Are they? Where are they now?
They're in like right outside of Napa. Oh yeah.
But they are saying they have to put the heat on today.
They're in
so-
Sonoma.
Oh well, I don't feel bad.
Sonoma it is for them. It does get cold there though. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just temperate.
Yeah.
She's like, I've got my feet up and then I'm enjoying a nice glass of wine. Takes a photo of the palm trees by the pool. I'm like, ugh, jerk. That's gonna be so boring year
So
round.
boring.
Boo.
What are you doing? Yeah,
You're a true New Englander.
right.
Yeah.
So what are you working on? Your new stuff? Is it
Oh,
all
me?
like yeah?
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, right. I said what aren't I doing?
You're right.
So I have my first new single coming out in March. I'm very, very excited. The song is called Overnight. And it just talks about being in grief.
I love that you're finally putting it
I know.
out.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
is it cathartic for you or is it like a little bit traumatic? Like do you
No,
finish a
it-
show and you're like, ugh,
I mean, I cried recording it. I cried shooting the music video. I cried doing it
yeah.
all. But so I went back to Nashville in January, and I have a lot of songs already that I've written over the last year that I really, really love and I'm so excited about. But I went into this write with my new friends, Jess Kingray and Foster Farrell, and I said, yeah, like I have, these ideas to release this year, but I feel like I don't have a song about actually like sitting in the grief and being in the grief. And a moment that really stuck out to me during my period of grief was about 7 months after I lost my mom. And I was with my best friend, Emma, who I don't know if she's listening, but I love you, Emma. She's like my sister.
She's awesome.
She's amazing. And she came over and we just went for a walk. And truly, for about a year, I was just in such a fog of grief because the experience of losing my mother to metastatic breast cancer, it was so quick
Yeah.
that my body just was in overdrive mode, and it was in fight mode for so long that after it happened, my mind just kind of pieced out. So
Yeah.
So we're going for a walk, and I said these words out loud to her. I said, I don't know why you want to be around me right now, because I don't even want to be around me right now.
Yeah.
And of course, like, I can only imagine as a friend, like, hearing those words from someone I love, and how
Mm.
heartbreaking that must have been for her to hear. And, of course she goes, oh, well, like, what's going to make you feel like you, is it going to a Red Sox game, or is it going to the Beachcomber, or going to the Knob? And I just said, I don't even know. Like, I just felt so lost, and
Yeah,
I
you don't even know you
lost it.
anymore.
Yeah, I didn't even know me anymore. So I went into the right, and I said, there was this moment that will always stick out to me, of like what I said out loud to my best friend. And grief just, I mean, it changes you. It just can become your identity, because think about, every time you see someone, how are you doing?
I
How are you
know.
doing? How are you doing? And people genuinely care. That's not me saying
I know.
anything,
But
but
no one ever waits long enough to hear the answer. Have you noticed that? It's how are you doing? And then it's just quickly, how you doing?
I checked that box.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it's kind of overwhelming. I feel like I'm literally mirroring the type of scenario of just going through that grief.
Yeah.
Mine was probably 3 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Going
that's
through that
same
and
time frame.
just and just really shutting down, rediscovering who I am. But there was always that one person that, even though, I didn't want to be around myself, why would someone want to be there? But having that
Oh my
one
gosh.
person changes everything.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
you see people every day. And to be honest, we're all affected by grief.
Oh yeah, it's a part of life.
Yeah.
It's a part of life. Grief is part of life.
Yeah. And it's so hard, but it's really important that we process that. So I love the fact that you are able to do that in music.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I do that with art.
Mhm.
And it really does help the mind. So it probably feels like a therapeutic
Oh,
session
totally.
when you're singing your songs.
Yeah, because I never, and it was interesting trying to like word the song, and like where the song was going to go in this writing session, and to even and the whole what I came in with the idea. I said, obviously this experience, but I love who I am as a person. I've grown so much. I know who I am as a person. I know what I want in life. I know, the type of family I want. I know, but I wish I didn't have to go through all the pain to get there.
Yeah.
And it was a really intense 3.5, 4 years of a lot of pain, and, things that, I'll talk about in my music when it's time. But
Yeah.
obviously my mom passing away was the big one. The whole stuff last year was also that was also pretty public. So yeah, so that was just crazy.
Every
And-
single time, I'm like, can we leave her alone?
Can we just leave her
For like a
alone,
minute?
please?
Give her a break.
Yeah, I know.
She doesn't need to write any more songs.
I know. We don't need any more. We got enough material. Thank you.
Right? The well is full.
The well is full. and so I went in and I said, I'm so grateful for everything that I've learned. I just wish I didn't have to hurt to get
Yeah,
there.
the pain.
And
Yeah.
so that inspired the chorus of this song.
I'm very excited to
Overnight.
hear it
So
whenever you're ready.
This is my new single. It's called Overnight. My friends don't know what to say anymore. They just sit there quiet. The TV breaks the silence. I can't figure out why they want me around. All I am is pieces. Maybe that's what grief is. Ooh, I never saw it coming. Ooh, but here I am. I wish I didn't have to hurt. I don't wanna have to feel this pain. I know I'm gonna have to learn, but I wish it didn't have to be the hard way. If I could just speed up time, I'd leave this broken heart behind. But broken hearts don't heal overnight. Long nights in June, in that hospital room, moments I never wanted, Now I want them back. Ooh, I never saw it coming. No, ooh, but here I am. I wish I didn't have to hurt. I don't want to have to feel this pain. I know I'm gonna have to learn, but I wish it didn't have to be the hard way. If I could just speed up time and leave this broken heart behind. Broken hearts don't heal overnight. If I can just keep on going, let myself break wide open, maybe I'll feel okay one day. Ooh, if I can just keep on going, let myself break wide open, maybe I'll feel okay one day. I wish I didn't have to hurt. I don't wanna have to feel this pain. I know I'm gonna have to learn, but I wish it didn't have to be the hard way. If I could just speed up time, I'd leave this broken heart behind. But broken hearts don't heal. Ooh, oh, oh, broken hearts don't heal overnight. Overnight.
So pretty. So pretty.
That was
I mean, I wish we could all, channel our grief into song like that. Freaking ridiculousness.
Yeah, I
Your
had a lot of-
growth is
Amazing.
I know.
incredible.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's like I wish. I'm so grateful for professionally and personally, but wish it didn't take all that to
I
get
know, I know.
there.
But I mean, just over the years I've known you, and your music has really just risen in stature. It's
yeah, it's
well-
really special. I mean, it's really special, and it took a team to get there.
Yeah.
Really. The writers, they're top of the line in Nashville. They're incredible.
but I'm just so glad that you threw yourself at that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know, and I've never met these people before. I was like, hey guys, welcome to my grief.
Talk about that a little bit. What is it like
it's
being in a room
interesting.
full of people and you're like, this is all my trauma.
Yeah,
Here it is.
It's very
How are we gonna box it up?
It's very interesting being in a room with people you've never met, but that's kind of the thing in Nashville is you get the best songs when you're being authentic and when you're being yourself.
Mhm.
And if I was feeling happy that day, sure. Actually, you know what day it was? It was during the snowstorm. It was, I think, 2 days or 3 days after we got 6 inches. 6 or 8. Somebody in Nashville, correct me if I'm wrong. It was either 6
They
or 8.
will.
We'll call it 7, just down the middle.
It's a lot of snow.
A lot of snow for Nashville. And so the writers, we're on this email chain, like, hey guys, like, does everybody still want to write? And of course, I'm like, I'm from New England,
You're
y'all.
right.
Like, no big deal. This ain't nothing. Meanwhile, I'm driving to the right, and I almost went off the
Wipe out.
You're like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
I'm the professional here.
well, so of course, like, the side streets are like crap. They're so bad in
Yeah.
Nashville. It was awful. I have my like little Mazda. It's not anything special now, but back here, I have the bug.
Right.
So even like the way that the roads are today, I'm driving like normal because
Yeah.
they have sand and salt. So anyway, I'm driving to this right. And I get on the highway and the highways are clear. So I'm like, sweet, the coast is clear. I'm going to drive like a normal person. I get off the exit ramp.
No.
They did not clear the exit ramps. They did not clear the exit ramps in Nashville.
They're learning.
So literally, I just start floating.
Fishtailing.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
just start
flying
floating.
here.
Yeah, I was like, well, whatever
That is
happens.
the worst feeling.
So
That
I
is
almost-
the worst.
So that song almost didn't happen.
Well, I'm glad it did.
That
Good
song
morning.
Almost didn't happen.
Good morning, Marie. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Sue and Carol, AJ. Hello. Good morning, Mari. Thanks for joining us. We've got Carly Teft. Oh, Lucinda. Thank you so much for joining us.
Lucinda.
And also Danielle. Singing acoustic live is not easy. How beautiful.
Oh,
Incredible.
thank you.
I
Well
know,
done.
right?
Thank you. I
So-
haven't even had my coffee yet.
Yeah, right.
First
Ricky
sip.
B's like, that's a large beverage. That's her other beverage down
Oh
there.
yeah, that's just straight vodka.
It's gonna be a long day for her. She is also going to be over at Wicked tonight, entertaining with beauty, with gusto, with some new tunes that are probably a little bit more light than that. That was so beautiful, though.
Thank you. And then tomorrow is a big show.
Ba, 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 ba.
Tell us more.
At the Music Room, Cape Cod in Yarmouth.
It's a great venue. If
I'm
you
so
haven't been,
excited.
go check it out. It's definitely worth seeing. It's nice. It's intimate, and
Full
it's
band.
yeah, full band.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun. That song will be with my full band. I got a lot of like love theme songs too.
Excellent.
So
it's gonna be a good date night.
It's gonna be a great date night. Yeah.
Now, who else is in the band? Are these just like pickup people?
So I met everybody pretty naturally. My friend Ryan, he plays with my friend Nick. So they went to college together. And actually Ryan went to college with his brother. But anyway, so they met and Ryan started playing with us when the Sandwich BBC was still the BBC.
Yep.
And so we started jamming, and he's just an amazing guy.
Yep.
Great family man. Love his family. His kids are awesome. So yeah, so I always had Ryan for the last like 2 years. And then and then this past summer when I was home because of all the craziness, the national anthem. And
that was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. And
just Google it.
Just Google it. Just Google Carly Teft national anthem. You'll
get the full story.
Get the full story. You'll go down the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy showed up at Cape Cod Winery with his partner and said, "Hey, my name's Rick. I just, I love what you're doing. I heard what happened to you, and like I'm just here to support." And I was like, "That's super cool. Like, what do you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I play guitar." I'm like, "Cool. Like, would you want to ever play?" And what's interesting is a lot of times people will come up to you and be like, "Oh my gosh, I want to come play with you." And
yeah.
It's super nice, but I'm like, "Okay, who are you? Like, where do you come from?
Right.
Like, what's the scoop?" And I just loved his approach of like, "I'm just here to support you." And
Yeah.
like, no big deal at all. And he's just great dude.
Yep.
So so we got Rick Lockwood on guitar. He also does his own
turns out to be
artistry.
like the most talented one of the it's
Actually,
just the way it works.
Actually, yeah, right. Actually,
it's always the sit back, cool looking ones that are just really the ones that are ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, he's hysterical too. Like all of us, like, and then through, I think Ryan or maybe Rick, I forget which one, recommended Lars, who I definitely like. We definitely were in the same circle somehow, and he plays with Paul a lot. They just played the Music Room.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so super cool.
We have so many talented, not
It's
only
amazing.
artists but musicians here on the Cape.
Yeah, and
it's wild.
And I ran into Paul Good the other day.
I love Paul Good.
And did you know we were like kind of related, which is funny. Through marriage. Yeah,
it's very bizarre.
Yeah, it's super funny.
And he's just such a nice dude.
Oh my god.
And between the two of you, like you can call out pretty much anything, and you guys are like, okay, you got this one, I got this one. Awesome. You can play together, separately. Both of you are just that kind of musician, but you've beat it to death to get here.
Yeah,
like the amount of hours that you've invested in yourself.
Hit 10,000.
Like that's incredible.
At least
imagine 10,000 hours of doing anything.
Well, it was cool. Did you see my story the other day? I'm gonna make a real post about this, but so obviously it's Valentine's Day. I'm like getting chocolate.
Yeah.
All that.
Giving me cinnamon buns. Thank you.
Buns. I know. I ate all the chocolate. Sorry.
I'm good.
I should have kept them for you. But so I went to Gelfies and so I was 16 or 17 and I had just started playing guitar. So I'm like a year in, wicked fresh, baby Carly voice. And I emailed a bunch of people around Cape Cod, a bunch of businesses. And I said, "Hey, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm just starting out. I know about 30 songs. I can play for 2 hours. I just want to busk outside of your business for like $20-25." And the only person that got back to me was Scott Gelfie of Gelfie's Candies.
He's pretty good about it too.
Oh my gosh. So I did that for 2 summers, my junior year into senior year, my senior year before I went to college at Berkeley. And it was just the most fun time. Just setting it up, like talk about just grinding. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. And it was just so fun. And so I went in there the other day and I didn't get to see Scott, but I posted the story and I'll actually post on my
Yeah,
It's
please
not
do,
timeline,
because I love
grid,
that.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I almost said timeline, Facebook. Talk about a
whatever.
lame old person here. But yeah,
Hey,
shout
now.
out to shout out to Scott. They're amazing, and the candies are just next level. Unreal.
Nate, I'm a free agent on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Come on down. We've got the speed dating thing.
Yeah.
We'll
Speed
allow it.
dating,
You're a
we'll allow
boy.
it. You're allowed.
We'll make special dispensation. You'll be dating a lot of older women tonight if you want to come on by, but
Hey,
absolutely, you never
You
know.
know,
Get
something
the
to be said.
practice, get the reps in.
There are cougars out there.
I was gonna say, there's plenty of cougars out there.
That's it. It's like dating, busking.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to get out there and put in the hours, buddy.
Are you gonna be at the singles table or are you taking?
No, she's after. Oh, right.
Oh, drum roll. No, I'm excited about this Valentine's Day.
Ah,
Good one.
Woo!
all right. Well, I'm excited for that because we love and we love music. So
That's all you're gonna get from me.
I like it. Keeping it close to the
No
vest.
secrets.
Yeah,
I'll accept this.
we'll accept
Miss
this.
Carly.
Well, the first Valentine is Papa Steve.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Your dad is the best.
Yeah, he really is. And Mr. Duncan. He didn't even move when I got up this morning. Duncan is my
That
dog, by
puppy.
the way.
A puppy boy.
Puppy. And yeah, I was like, all right, Duncan. He was like, no. It's
Yeah, it's cold. Even my cat was
Yeah.
like that this
Yeah,
morning.
like, just no.
Jareth laid by and he's like, and I was like, what's wrong with him? He's just not having it.
No.
He was very upset yesterday, wanted to go outside 47 times. And he's like, oh no.
Not
And
happening.
then he waits 5 minutes and he's like, is it no?
Do you open the door
No,
and then you
yes.
just kind of like stand there?
Both
and
of
I'm like,
them.
Psych.
Both of them. Actually, I really wish I missed my viral moment with Bella yesterday
What
because she went
happened?
to go jump outside and she's like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I opened the door and she physically jumped backwards. And I've
Oh,
never seen a dog do it
I've
before
never
in my
seen
entire life.
that.
She catapulted herself backwards
That's
and ran away. She's like, I am not going out there,
Not
you
today.
crazy thing.
I would love to see
No,
that.
no.
That's amazing.
I burst out laughing. It was great. Danielle, send me the Florida tour information. We
Yes.
definitely will.
Yes.
We'll drop it in the chat
I have-
post.
I have power now.
Ta-da!
actually, I can read off the dates. Hold on. You ready?
Ready?
Do it.
February 23rd at Union Tap Room, which is in Winter Haven.
It's not far.
16 on that.
Oh, I have something on the 24th, and I have to double check on what that is. The 29th at Twisted Prop. That place is super fun.
Where's that one?
That one is I think it's in Winter Haven, technically, or somewhere near it. Grove Roots, March 1st. And then the second, there's this cool like festival called like Egg Fest.
Okay.
So that'll be around there. And then during the day on March 2nd. And then I'm at Jensen's, which I don't know where that is. That night.
Interesting.
So
She's
anyway,
on spring break tour.
Yeah, I am on spring break tour.
That's awesome. And if you ever want a space, I just opened up O Places Collaborative Art Studio Music Lounge on Main
gosh.
Street, Buzzards Bay.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to come by.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
absolutely. We're revamping our music studio and we're
So
going to have a place for you to come and
So
yeah,
cool.
set up some
Yeah.
dates if you'd like to.
Love that.
I know. It's right on
So you
Main
can-
Street.
So you can have like shows there?
Yeah, you can play
Oh,
right
sweet.
out front.
Oh, that's awesome.
I host some events at the park, Buzzards Bay Park.
Look at this.
So when it gets nice out, we can do some collaboration.
cool.
I know, right where the Scallop Fest used to be.
Oh, wow.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
It's like she's directly facing it. So
Gosh.
I know. It's such a nice storefront. What else are you playing for us?
Oh my
you got
gosh.
you got time for
Yes.
one more?
Yes, I do. I will play. Do you want like old school Carly?
You
cover
surprise
or
me.
surprise?
What are you feeling today?
Mm.
I love all of the stuff that you've brought to
All right,
the
I
I'm
just
gonna
did this-
grab this
yeah,
one
I just did
now.
this cover yesterday. I'm gonna I was gonna say, could I steal this? from the
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have to let me know what like the level's like. Right here. We're just kidding.
Live, everyone. This is what you get.
This is what you get. Okay, I'm an engineer. 12th fret. That's where you want this. Close enough.
God love it.
So let me. Ooh. Yeah, clearly. Okay, I just did this cover, so I'll go share it on the TikTok and
Woo-woo!
Instagram.
Yes, please.
Love this song. I just want you close, where you can stay forever. You can be sure it'll only get better. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. People keep talking, they can say what they like. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. No one, no one, no one get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one, no one, no one get in the way of what I feel for you. When the rain is pouring down and my heart is searching, you will always be around. Oh, this I know for certain. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. People keep talking, they can say what they like. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. No one, no one, no one get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one, no one, no one, no one get in the way of what I feel for you. You get in the way of what I feel. I know some people search the world to find something like what we have. I know people will try to devise something so real. Until the end of time, I'm telling you, there ain't no one, no one, no one get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one, no one, no one you get in the way. You know this part? I feel for you. You know it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. There ain't no one, no one, no one can get in the way of what I feel for you.
Yay! The amount of people right now on social are like, oh my God.
Oh, thank you guys.
I so needed that today.
Oh,
thank
good.
you.
I
mean,
love that song.
we had Alicia Keys during the Super Bowl. So
Oh, that's right. You know, I didn't even. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just
now
saying, I
grab
got
my
chills.
microphone.
I got chills all down my body.
I got chills. They're multiplying.
They were giving Alicia Keys grief because her and Usher had this like friendship moment hug
Oh, I
on
love
stage. And people were like, it was inappropriate.
Oh.
And Alicia Keys' husband's like, they've known each other since childhood. They're like
Yeah.
both performers and
Oh my gosh.
besties.
That's like me and Nick.
It would be like you and Nick like lovingly hugging each other,
Oh my
like, oh my
gosh.
God, we're here.
Yeah.
You know, because it's going to happen. Both of you are growing
Oh my
in that
gosh,
music
yeah.
space.
Did you see? So it was his birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Nick DeLeo. We love you. Did you see what I
When are you coming
posted?
over? No.
So this guy, love him so much. He calls me at 11:30 at night on a Friday, and I kid you not, I have to send you the voicemail. It's hilarious. He goes, Carly, I'm with Gina, his sister, and she told me you just got like some farm fresh eggs, and I just gotta tell you, like, be careful, like you might get I got salmonella recently. So he goes, make sure you wash your hands before you touch toast. I'm like going to, I don't know why I didn't answer the phone. I think it was out of the show or something. And he leaves me this voicemail, and I'm like, oh, something must be really wrong.
Right. 11:30 at night on a Friday.
11:30 at night on a
I hope
Friday.
everyone's okay.
I literally
Wash
just
your
like,
hands after your eggs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. dying.
and then called you, but
And then-
didn't text you.
No, called me. Yeah, left the voice. That voicemail is saved forever.
One of my
Forever.
favorite moments ever, since we're like throwing it back to the rose that we started this morning, was when I was on the Pedal Tavern in Nashville and I
Oh
started
my
laughing profusely. And he's like, I know you. Sandwich
I know
kids.
Yeah, you can't miss the laugh. You really
No,
can't.
it was really, it was
It's like my hair. You can't miss it.
That's it. It's beautiful. Carly Teff, she's going to be over at Wicked tonight. You can see her if you want to book a date night with your sweetheart. If tonight is not for you, tomorrow night is the big show, full
Big show.
band
Let's go.
at the Music Room. Tickets are available.
Go get them now.
Yeah, right. And then she's going to be on tour. So any of our Southern folk and also people that are going on spring break and you're heading down south, we've got a Florida tour right here. I love that you're creating new stuff, new albums. When is everything dropping? How do we follow you?
Yes,
What's best?
So all the socials, Instagram. Oh, you know what actually is a really big help? If I don't know how many people we got on here, but if y'all can go to either your Apple Music
30.
or Spotify and just search my name and hit follow and download the music. That honestly helps so much. So obviously the Instagram stuff, my website is just carlyteft.com. But that's a really big help. So I'm gonna have a lot of songs dropping, probably about 7 this year.
Woo!
That's the goal.
That's
7,
a lot.
it is a lot. I've had to narrow it down. Trust me. Like I wanted to do 21, and then I was like, no, I'll do 7.
Yeah, you got to leave people wanting more. You got to leave the people wanting.
Yeah, exactly.
You got. I know you got one more in you for us.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, thank you.
Sing us out, Carly.
Okay, so this is for my my anti-Valentines out here.
All right.
And this is also sweet. So my parents, for some reason, they couldn't decide on a name when I was born. Like you only had 9 months.
Right?
Not like you. Sound like I came out of nowhere.
Well, also you want to see your face.
They do, and I guess when they saw my face, I reminded them of Carly Simon. It's gonna be too high for me right now. You walked into the party like you walking into a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself goodbye. And all the girls dream that they'd be a partner. They'd be a partner, and you're so vain. Probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think the song is about you, don't you, don't you? Well, you had me several years ago. I was so quite naive, and you said we make such a pretty pair, and that you would never leave. You gave away all the things you loved. One of them was me. I had some dreams, there were clouds in my coffee. You got any clouds in there? That's right. You're so vain.
Drink them away.
Probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think the song is about you, don't you, don't you? Well, I hear you went up to Saratoga. Your horse naturally won. You took your plane to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun. You're where you should be all the time. When you're not, you're with some underworld spy or wife of a close friend, wife of a close friend, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think the song is about you, don't you, don't you? You're so vain. Bet you think the song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think the song is about you, don't you? You're so vain.
Carly Teff, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for joining us. You can see more of her and make sure you follow her on Spotify so that you never miss an update or when a new tune drops. That's where you can find her and support her. Yes, Danielle, this song really compliments your voice.
Oh, it's funny, right? Like, did the name make the person or did the person make the name? I don't know.
Well, you're going to have to follow her and find out more because you will definitely be seeing this beautiful face a lot more in your life now.
Love it. Thank you guys. I love you.
Thank you. We'll talk soon and
you.
I'll see you out tonight, my singles. Yay.